Alright, fender eliminator install. First you gotta take out the servo motor, it's this bolt. This bolt. Then you have to undo this clip right here to free up the wiring harness. Then you can pull this up and out. And pull back the rubber boot. Disconnect the servo motor. Spin it out of the way. And then disconnect all the wires. Black is the right turn signal. Blue is the left. The white is the plate light. You just push it in, push down the tab, and pull it apart. Then down in here you'll have 4 5mm Allen sockets and 2 Phillips head screws. So go ahead and take those out. Loosen this one and put your hand on the fender so it doesn't just drop. And feed the wires out of the hole one at a time. And come over here. And to separate it, you're going to need to undo the 2 Phillips screws here and here. And then also the 8mm in here that holds the reflector on. Stick those off to the side. And then pull the reflector off. And then at this end, there is a little tab there. You gotta kind of push this side down and pull this side up. Separate it. And then we'll work on this side first. You gotta Phillips head screw and a little bracket holder, and then the other bracket down in there you got to take out. And then for that one, just use a screwdriver and pop it out. And if you look inside the light, there's a plastic down in there. You can pop that out. And actually, just take the light out first. And there's a plastic thing in there. Just gotta give it a shake. It'll come out. It looks like that. Makes putting them back in the other one a lot easier. Now for the other side, we'll just do the same thing for this side. And then push towards the back, and it pops out. And same with this one. Just flip it back on the wiring so it doesn't get lost. And then for the license plate bulb, you got 2 Phillips head screws here. And the washer. Don't forget the washer. And then once you have those up, just wiggle the light out. Stick that to the side. Then you gotta take these 2 grommets out. This one you can just twist it out. And this one you kind of gotta go from the back side and fold it and push it out. Like that. Alright, that's those. And the fender eliminator. Just got a cheap $30 one from Amazon. Alright. Bag of hardware. Alright. So in the hardware there is... Let's not drop it everywhere. This one and this one. Alright. There's these 2 little rubber plugs. They go up from the outside to cover up where the 2 screws were on the bike. Get those in. Excuse me. Oh, got a thunderstorm coming in. All right. So they go there and there. And come back over here. Then these two black grommets that you got from the plate light, there's two different sides, the smaller side, the bigger side with the lines on it. The smaller side goes towards the inside, so you kind of just gotta take the flat side, start it in the hole, and then just kind of squish it in there. Let's see, try to use a screwdriver. And once it's in, go to the other side and make sure it's sitting flat. You gotta make it so that it's facing the center. So just grab it a little and twist it. There you go. Now the other one, same flat side in. Same, spin it. Alright. Take your plate light, feed the wire in, push this in there. It's easier to do the plate light so you don't have all the other wires in there first. Alright, now you take your screws. Oh, that wasn't supposed to go in that hole. And tighten them. And then if you're looking at the plate, this will be the right side, so you grab your turn signal with the black plug, you feed it in, keep the black thing on there, you keep it facing the back obviously. You put the smaller side in first, slide it in, and then just push it through and flip it over. Feed the black spacer back in. It only goes in one side. Push it back in. And then take your silver, put it in. It's got like 4 little tabs that'll lock it down in, so just put it on the one side and then use a screwdriver and work it around the other side. And stab yourself. And it should look something like that. And grab your black one. There's a tab at the top, so you just line it up. Put it around the rubber. Line up your hole. small screw. The screwdriver is magnetic, so it keeps it nice. And you can just go through the other side and tighten it down. Alright. Now at this point you can shove the wires up through this center. That. You grab your left turn signal, feed the wire in. And the same thing, just push it in towards the smaller side. Give it a little wiggle, it goes right in. Push your black spacer back in. Grab your metal, stick it in that side. And work the rubber around it. It's in there all the way. Got black. Stick it in there. And then this side is the tricky side. So for this one screw, kind of just start it with my finger. Then I use 1/4 inch Phillips head screwdriver bit. Just start it in there. And once you got it as tight as you can get it with your hand, then you can use either a pair of pliers or something like this. It's a little ratchet. Just shove it in there. Make sure you're going tight. And just snug it up. And then feed your wire back through. Like that. Then we go to the bag. And then you'll get spacers like these, thick ones. You stick them on the studs. Like that. And then you take your 4 nuts. 4 washers. And then stick them up here. And drop all the washers everywhere. Alright, and then come up here. The rubber plugs are right there. You just take your wiring, shove it in there. one at a time. And I just reach around and make sure they're all coming out. I'm not getting wrapped around everything. And then start them in the holes. You should be able to just press it up. And it should stay, maybe. Yep. Alright, let's go up here. Alright. Then on the studs, you put a washer on each one. And then start a nut on each one. And those are 10 millimeters. Grab your socket. Start tightening them. Just snug them up. Now we just do crisscross. Excuse me. Alright, now since the new fender eliminator is a lot shorter, you're going to have a lot of wires. Well, a lot of extra wire lengthwise. So you gotta pull the boot back, plug blue to blue, black to black, and white to white. It's all the lights. And then gotta put their plug the servo motor back in. So the little 2-pin to the 2-pin. And then the 3-pin to the 3-pin. If I can maneuver it. There to there. And kind of work the wires around so that you can get it back in the boot. Pull the boot back up over the wires. I did is curl them underneath the servo motor like that. And then push everything down. Keep the clip back up. Alright. Then you just clip the wiring harness back on. And put the servo motor back. This one goes underneath like that. So then you gotta use your two 10mm bolts. here. And here. Tight. Then put your passenger seat back on. Driver's seat. And get the key. Then put you back here. Got left, got right, got 4 ways, brake, license plate, and cold start. That is how you do a fender eliminator. If you made it this far, so thank you for watching. See you in the next one.